All right, let's configure our security group for our EC2 instance. Remember from our VPC lesson, security groups act as virtual firewalls for our EC2 instances, controlling inbound and outbound traffic. This is crucial for keeping your instances secure while allowing the necessary access. Wow, let's get started. 1. Identify the security group attached by default to EC2 instance. First, we need to identify the security group that was launched with our EC2 instance. If you look at your EC2 instance details, you'll see it. Mine is using Launch Wizard 6. For better organization, let's add a tag and reconfigure it. Head over to the VPC dashboard in your AWS Management Console, then click on Security Groups. Locate the security group associated with your EC2 instance and give it a specific tag. I will be using my EC2 security group. This will help us easily identify it easier. Once it's tagged, we'll edit the inbound rules to control what traffic is allowed to reach our instance. 2. Configuring the security group to allow SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS. First, let's allow SSH access so we can securely connect to our instance. Click Edit Inbound Rules, then add a new rule. Set the type to SSH port 22, and for the source, select My IP. This ensures that only your current IP address can SSH into the instance, adding an extra layer of security. Next, let's add a rule to allow HTTP traffic, port 80, from anywhere, 0.0.0.0/0. This is useful if you're running a web server and want to allow public access to your website. Then, add another rule to allow HTTPS traffic, port 443, from anywhere. This is important if your website or application uses secure connections. Once you've added these rules, click Save Changes. Now, let's configure the outbound rules. By default, security groups allow all outbound traffic, which is usually fine for most use cases. However, if you want to restrict outbound traffic, you can edit the outbound rules accordingly. For now, we'll leave it as is. And that's it. We've successfully configured our security group for our EC2 instance. Now, your instance is set up to allow SSH access from your IP, HTTP, and HTTPS traffic from anywhere, and all outbound traffic. This ensures your instance is both secure and functional. Thanks for following along, and I hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video. Recap and what's next. Security groups control inbound and outbound traffic to your EC2 instance. We tagged our security group for better organization. We configured inbound rules for SSH, HTTP, and HTTPS access. Outbound traffic is allowed by default but can be customized. In the next lesson, I will walk you through connecting to your EC2 instance using SSH.